What if one girl dares to walk away from everything she has ever known? And one boy, blessed with genius, is trapped inside a storm of arrogance and emptiness? Two lives, two worlds, two destinies that were never meant to meet, until fate takes control. Welcome to Peer-e-Kamil, a story that has changed millions of hearts around the world. Today we begin part 1, and trust me, once this journey begins, you won't be able to stop. Slight pause. So sit back, relax, and let the story unfold. Chapter 1, Two Worlds, One Beginning. Imama Hashim is not an ordinary girl. Everyone sees her as calm, polite, intelligent. But inside her, something has always been missing. A restlessness, a pull towards something she can't explain. She lives in a world where everything looks perfect. A respected family, comfort, traditions. But her heart keeps whispering, there is more. Something is missing. Meanwhile, somewhere else in the same city, Salar Sikandar begins his day like he always does. Fast, reckless, confident. A boy with an extraordinary IQ. A brain so sharp that teachers, friends, even adults feel small standing next to him. But behind that brilliance lies a darkness. A kind of emptiness he never admits to anyone. His life is loud. Her life is quiet. He is arrogance. She is grace. He wants thrill. She wants truth. And yet, without knowing it, both of them are slowly walking toward the same destiny. This chapter doesn't bring them together yet, but it creates the first invisible thread between them. The thread that will eventually pull their lives into one story.
Chapter 2. The question that changes everything. One ordinary afternoon, Imama stumbles upon a truth. Something she never planned to find. A truth about faith, about belief, about the difference between what she has been taught and what her heart feels is right. This isn't a small discovery. It shakes her completely. Her past, her future, her family, everything stands on one side, and this newly found truth stands on the other. She knows what her family expects. She knows what society expects. But the more she learns, the more her heart pulls her toward a different path. A path that will not be accepted. A path that will bring conflict. A path that will change her life forever. This is where Imama's quiet courage begins. She realizes that sometimes the truth is not comfortable. It is challenging. It demands sacrifice. She starts hiding books, hiding conversations, hiding her thoughts. Not because she is weak, but because she is preparing for a storm she knows will come. Every night, she feels that pull grow stronger. Every day, her heart becomes more certain. And one day, she makes a decision that will rewrite her destiny. She chooses faith, even if it costs her everything. This moment is the spark that sets the entire story in motion. Chapter 3, His Darkness. Her light. While Imama moves toward inner peace, Salar moves in the opposite direction. He has everything. Luxury, intelligence, confidence, influence. But the more he gets, the emptier he becomes. His mind is brilliant, but his soul is hollow. He lives loudly, but feels nothing. His choices are fast, impulsive, careless. He breaks rules, hearts, boundaries, not because he is evil, but because he has never felt the weight of consequences. Where Imama's world becomes brighter, Salar's world becomes darker. He begins questioning everything, but not in a spiritual way. In a frustrated, restless, almost destructive way. This contrast is important, because later, the light Imama walks toward will be the same light Salar desperately searches for. Two journeys, opposite directions, slowly moving towards the same destination. Destiny is preparing both of them, shaping them, testing them, and pulling them closer, without either of them knowing. Chapter 4. A storm, a decision, a stranger. 3 minutes. Imama's life becomes more complicated every day. Shadows start forming around her. Her family senses something is changing, and their reaction is stronger than she expected. They question her. They control her. They challenge her decisions. They watch her closely. But when a person's heart discovers truth, it cannot go back to sleep. Imama feels trapped, alone, scared, but also determined. One night, everything becomes too overwhelming. A confrontation, a threat, a fear that she cannot survive this alone. And at that exact moment, an unexpected door opens. Salar? Not because he understands her, not because he cares deeply, but because destiny uses people in ways they don't even realize. He helps her without knowing the full story. He steps in without understanding the weight of this moment. He doesn't even know that this single act will tie his life to hers forever. For him, it's just an ordinary moment. For her, it's a lifeline. This chapter ends with tension, mystery, and fate moving silently in the background. Imama is about to make a decision that will shock everyone, and Salar is about to become part of her life in a way he never expected. The storm has arrived, and destiny has just begun its work.